Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. And yes, I'm just looking through some of those comments, looking at what Stephen said, missed Tuesday, but reviewed the upload video. You've been having some great results. Yes, we have. Also, Ben's comment, reporting for my comment, expectation is high, and yeah, expectation is kind of high at the moment. We are just going above and beyond the call of duty, and our results are defying belief. Although you'd look at that and you would say it's not spectacular. Once again, you're seeing the draws coming in there, and that's the way we're set up. That was a disaster. I'll take full responsibility for that. We just rotated the team beyond recognition, and that's what kind of happened. But now, what being out of the Caribou Cup is a good thing, because what that means is we're only playing one game a week, and that has got to be a good thing. So you can see we have spaces now. In September, we have spaces in October. So the team's not going to be worn out. Some news has gone on in the transfer window. We'll come to that in a minute. But staying on these results, thinking about what is to come today, Birmingham, Coventry, Leicester, Cardiff, and thinking to myself before coming on air, no, Langstaff captain, Stephen. Are you having a laugh? If that happens, I'll have to resign as manager. There's no way Langstaff can be captain next season in the Prem. No way. Oh boy, that gives me enough jitters as it stands at the moment. Okay, so I've forgotten where I was now. I was just like, oh god. The word Langstaff just fills me with dread. And so looking at those four fixtures, I'm thinking to myself, well, there's a couple of games there we could get something out of. But I'm forgetting who we are. And I need to remember who we are. And we are, although we are in sixth place, we are just overachieving. I'd be happy if we were in 15th at the moment. So we're overachieving, and we have to remember that every team that we play against is better than us. And Birmingham are going to be no exception. I just want to check one thing in Birmingham, and I want to check our defence. And in terms of pace and acceleration, we have 12.7, 12, and the Birmingham attack, yeah, I kind of figured that. It doesn't mention pace and acceleration in the report as an overall problem, but they are quite pacey up front. And I think I'm making the right decision to actually pull the line back. It was high, but I just decided just before we came on air to pull the line back because I just thought, why are they not pacey? They should be pacey, and up front they have got plenty of pace. Pulling the line back will, of course, give our defenders more time when they receive the ball. Okay, so Birmingham. There's a funny story about when I used to go to a bar in Thailand. I had a very good friend who was from the north of England, I believe. I can't remember exactly where. Redcar is a Redcar, and he had a British pub in Bangkok. And one day we're sitting and we're having some roast beef dinner in Thailand, and we are just chatting about things. And then he calls, I want to introduce you to someone. And he calls over this waitress. And he introduces her. I can't for the life of me remember her name. Tiny little Thai girl. And he said, tell Phil where you're from. And she said, I'm from Birmingham. And she had the most amazing Brummy accent that I've ever come across in my life. And I'll never ever forget that. And she sat there and she spoke to me for about 10 minutes with this Brummy accent, this little Thai girl talking with this Brummy accent. Extremely funny. Anyway, I digress, probably because my nerves are starting to show. Um, and I think my nerves are starting to collapse at the thought of Langstaff being captain in the Prem. And it is very hot in here today, and I'm drinking hot tea, which doesn't help. But we need to go and play some football, so we're going to go and start this evening's games, and we're going to get stuck into Birmingham. I'm going to play with a standard line. It was really funny, Ben. It's a funny, very, very funny thing. And I'm going to. We forgot to look at the transfers. We'll have a look at those in a minute. We can have a look at those players. I am going to be playing. That's something I will think about later. I've thought about a low block for this game, but not yet. That might come later. And there's a reason why I've been thinking about that. The reason being that it does look to me like Birmingham were going to sit back, but they're not going to sit back against us. They normally play with a 5 at the back, but they are now playing with a 4-4-2. So we're not going to go with a low block at this point in time. And, okay, let's get some of these done. I think just left foot. I'm really concerned about balls over the top from Birmingham. They're overachieving. They're a bit like us. They're overachieving. They're not supposed to be sitting in 5th. We are not supposed to be in 6th. So this is a battle of the overachievers. And we are going to hard tackle him on right foot. And right foot. I don't need to close him down. Don't want to close down these wingers. He's a bit out of position, Tyler Roberts. But he's a decent enough winger. So we will. He's not very brave, so I'll hard tackle him on left foot. Although I'm probably going to have a winger. No, we're going to hard tackle him. We're going to tell the boys to do that. Sometimes they've got to do as they're told. And then Dembele, of course, throughout FM has been a very good player. Plenty bags of pace, but we're going to hard tackle him on left foot. And it just goes to show they do have pace, and they do have creative players. So we will type mark this boy Turnbull. They are quite creative. They are, and then Jordan James, again fairly creative. So we'll type mark him. And then 2 strikers. George Hurst is the one who's not going to wander. He's going to play as an advanced forward, possibly a poacher. And he's not bad for this level. He's not brilliant, but he's not bad for this level. Certainly could hurt us. I'm not going to do anything with him, actually. And then this guy, we don't want to type mark him because he'll be the one who pulls us out of shape. So we're not going to do anything with him. This Kieran Davis is probably going to be a pressing forward. Will probably sit a little bit deeper than Hurst. So he will probably try to pull the team out of shape. So we're not going to do anything with him at the moment. And so here we go with the first game. Like I said, they are doing very, very well. So I've decided at the beginning I'm going to hold shape. And we're going to see the match squad must have no more than 5 lone players. Currently 6. Okay. So which one has to go? Probably a winger. And then I can bring Jody Jones. Jody Jones can come in then. Fitzgerald. Yeah, unfortunately, Young will have to suffer. Okay, so we have got actually six. We haven't had this problem before, and that's because we have brought another player in. We brought in who was it that we brought in? It's Fitzgerald. We have brought in not Fitzgerald. We brought in a centre back, and I can't think who it is. Ah, Kavanagh. We brought in Kavanagh. That was another find by my director of football. He's not brilliant. He's a prospect, but he's potentially a championship player. His mentals are not bad. His mentals are not bad. It's his technicals that worry me more than anything. Although he's probably not a bad player. His physicals are quite good. His agility's not brilliant. He's not bad. Come on, let's be fair. For 21 years old, he's not that bad. Do a good job. He's just come in as a squad player, and then we have brought someone in who is sitting in the reserves at the moment. We'll have a look at him after. He might be a very good prospect, and he's not far away from my thinking in terms of bringing him in to the first team squad. And so I think we should go and play some football here, see what happens, and let's go kick some balls. And I really want to say the pressure's all on them, because remembering that we are not favourites here, and I want them to be positive and feel good about themselves, and that's what I would do in real life. Just tell them, look, we're doing well, but they're the favourites. The pressure's all on them. Just go out and play and enjoy yourself. And this is nice. This is a good start already. Can we score from the kickoff? There's a chance here. That's a penalty, referee. Must be a penalty, that. Is it given? Is it given? No, it was not given. That was a clear Stonewall penalty. But that's a good start. And we are the better team at the moment. Fair play. But I'm going to watch. I'm just looking at these fullbacks here and wondering if we are too narrow, because 4-4-2 is very difficult to defend against. I hate 4-4-2 in FM, and it's very direct usually, and I struggle to defend against 4-4-2. But we're doing all right so far. Birmingham are not in this game at the moment. We need to score though. As Palmer takes the shot, and we have taken the lead. And Casey Palmer has put us 1-0 up. I just don't believe what is going on here. And the decision, I think, to hold our shape has paid off. I mean, this patient stuff. I mean, that was one strike for football. That was a goal. And I don't know what's going on here. I now jumped up into 4th place. I really don't know what is going on. And certainly so far, without possession, we have not had any of the possession, but we've created all the chances. And this is a really interesting... Oh, we have another chance. It's just made it 2-0. We're just taking Birmingham apart. And we're the away team again. And when we play away, we are taking teams apart. And as long as FM doesn't do its normal stuff, which I have noticed over the last few weeks, and I'm wondering if there's been a little update sneaked in, that the ratio to opportunities or highlights, let's say highlights, the ratio to goals from highlights, oh my lord, is very much in favour of your opposition. And so we are absolutely annihilating Birmingham at the moment. This is very, very surprising. Jamie Bowden is very unhappy. He's been unhappy. The transfer deadline has been complete, but he is going to ask for a new contract very soon. I don't have any money. I'm going to upset him. He's probably going to want to leave. And that's Christmas time. Probably we are going to lose Jamie Bowden. But that's why I brought that young kid in who's now in the reserves. Because I do think he might be useful. Come on, Corness, that was terrible. That's better. That's a penalty, referee, this time. Can we go 3-0 up? Can we possibly go 3-0 up here? This will be something. Oh, it's Bowden. And he's missed it. He is very unhappy, Jamie Bowden. And I'm not sure why he is instructed to be on penalties, to be fair. He's not a penalty taker. But it doesn't matter because Boat has scored from the set piece. It is 3-0. I am struggling to believe this. I am thinking there's something wrong with the game. I think the game is broken now. Or maybe it's just this patient style of football is what the match engine cannot deal with. It cannot deal with a very patient, controlled passing, not going anywhere, don't do anything style of football. Oh, almost caught them on the counter-attack. But here they come. Here come Birmingham. And like I said, the ratio of opportunities they need to the amount of opportunities we get, there's something wrong with that. So they'll get 2 opportunities, 2 highlights, and score from 1. And I sometimes think it's even higher than that. So there's 1 highlight that they've had. We'll need perhaps 6 or 7 highlights to score a goal. That ratio, I've noticed this over the last few weeks, is not, it just doesn't feel right. And they have come back into the game over the last, that means they're pushing forward. And that's why I was thinking about this low block. But I'm not playing a low block when they're playing with a 4-4-2. That would be suicide. So yeah, I'm very happy with what they're doing. I'm happy with the number of shots. And we are 3-0 up, and I'm really struggling to understand this. The opposition, have they made any changes here? Yeah, they've changed a lot of their team now. Sam Field has come on. And he is quite creative, so we will type mark him as well. I think they're trying to catch me out, thinking that I won't have noticed. I did have a feeling they might make changes. 3-0 down. He's pacey. I don't know about his foot. Weaker foot or what have you, but he's very pacey. He's playing on the right wing. Good finisher. Has good passing. I think I want to I think he's a good player, but he's not 100%. I'm going to type mark him because he, and then I'm going to instruct my left back. Yeah, he's already been told to close down less. So I want him also on a support. I got a funny feeling they're going to start throwing things down the right. So we need to just hold on to this now. I also feel that they're going to go a little bit more direct. But we have got the line back, and so we should hopefully be okay with that. Any of these long balls over the top. I mean, that's not what direct football is. And when I say direct, it's in FM terms. FM terms meaning that what you see is these long balls over the top. And the way to combat that in FM is to have your line back. I'm not quite sure that's real life football. But in FM it seems to work well when teams are doing that. Direct football doesn't involve, as you guys know, doesn't involve long balls. It just means you're going to try and get it from back to front as fast as possible. And you can do that with short passing. And we're just taking the game to them again. Come on, Penny. Come on, you can do better than that. And at the moment, where are we? Still in fourth. This is just like... it's blowing my mind. Oh, gosh. We are just romping away with this. I have to think about some changes very soon. I think I'd like to give that centre back a run out to see what he can do. Although, that is another penalty, is it? Oh, please. I need to change the taker. Change taker. No, I can't do it. Who's taking it? It's going to be Van Hooijdonk this time. Go on, son. That's better. That's better. 4-0. We are taking them apart. 6th goal of the season for Van Hooijdonk. And we're just taking them apart now. And Lacey is very tired. It is time to make some changes, I think. I think Lacey might have taken a knock, is he? 4-0. Oh, is it my management? Is it really my management? Van Honky Donkey. Is it to do with me, or is this just the game is broken? I have no idea. So McAllister can play on the right. So that's a good call. And anybody else tired? Bowden's having an absolute shocker. So perhaps we'll have a look at Jace Fitzgerald. We'll have a look at him. Let's have a look at his... Oh, we can't see those from here, can we? We just worry about his tackling and his marking. He can't do it, so we'll have to, for him, we're just going to have to take those off. Because he can't do those things. Might be able to close down. He might be able to close down. Where's his what's-its? Yeah, he could close down. So, but he can't tackle harder or mark tighter. So we'll just have him closing down more on the left-hand side. And the player on their left, we don't want tight mark or tackle harder. So Field, we can't have him tight marked, but we can close him down. Okay, anybody else need to come off? Everybody's playing really well. Although Honky Donkey has only got a 6.8, even though he scored. I think that playing Bowden is going to be a lottery. If he is upset, then he's like a 6.4 today. My assistant didn't want to include him. I decided to give him a last shot. Penalty, ref? Is it a penalty? It certainly is. We got another penalty. Is it Van Honky Donkey again? No, it's Collins this time. And we have made it 5-0. What is going on here? Birmingham have completely lost the plot. Have we scored 3 penalties? Oh no, we've scored 2 penalties and had 3 awarded. This time it's Collins. My set-piece coach is doing some very strange things with this team. We are 5-0 up. I think the game's broken. I think it's not gonna stop. We're gonna keep scoring. God, this is mad. Absolutely mad. I never saw this coming before the season started. I never saw this coming. Oh, God. But I don't want this to keep going because we are not going to be doing okay in the Premier League. the Premier League will be a completely different story. Then people like Bowden will be on his bike. There's no place for him in the Premier League. Oh my God. We cannot get promoted. Go on, penalty. Oh, is it another one? I thought we were going to score again. And we're not attacking. We're only playing with a balanced approach to the game. Is that an own goal? It is 6-0. This is like, what is going on here? 6-0. We are taking them apart. Birmingham, who were in 5th, we were in 6th. We've just taken them apart. They've just completely lost the plot. Birmingham have lost the plot. And there's still 20 minutes to go. We can still add to this. We could make this 7 or 8. Come on, boys. Come on. I'm going to make some changes again now. What is going on? It's these boys who are tired. These have to come off. They're all playing so well, though. I don't want to take them off, but they do need to rest. So he'll bring Jody Jones on for Collins. He's on a good score because of his. I'm going to put him as a winger on attack. We might as well go for it now. Because of his 2 penalties. Van Hooijdonk, yeah, let's give Langstaff a game. Bless him. Corness probably needs to come off. It's just doing my head in. 13 minutes to go. We'll bring on this young lad. Hey, Andy. I can't believe what is happening here, Andy. We have just blown them up. I mean, Birmingham have completely lost the plot. They've given away 3 penalties. We've only scored 2 of them. But they almost got their consolation goal. This is the craziest result of all so far. Absolute madness. This is 6-0. I did not see this coming. Birmingham are in 5th. I mean, I did say before the game that they are overachieving, but then so are we. And they've been found out today. We're not going to add to our 6, which is a bit of a shame. I thought with 20 minutes left, we could make it at least 7. But we have made all those substitutions, which probably hasn't helped the team. Oh, look at the space down this right-hand side. Come on, into the box. Oh, dilly-dallied. We should have been playing at a higher tempo, but still got the ball. What a chance, and he almost makes it 7. That's just beyond a joke. Birmingham have had an absolute shocker today. Absolute shocker. And we've been outstanding. Outstanding. Defensively, we set them up right by the standard line. Holding shape was absolutely the right thing to do. And if I was their manager, I would not be happy with that. We have torn them apart. And we have actually gone up to 3rd. And we are 7 games gone in 3rd place. None for Langstaff. Unfortunately for me, Andy, Langstaff didn't start. He only played 15 minutes at the end. Van Hooijdonk got 1 from the penalty spot. Palmer, Collins 2 penalties. No, Collins 1 penalty, 1 goal. Boat, Van Hooijdonk, and an own goal. 6-0 away. Please, come on. And what is good, I think, is that we do have, starting very soon, a lot of free time between games. And this madness just keeps going and going. And Coventry, though, we need to rest the team. This is absolute madness. Absolutely bonkers. Who is there? Oh, yeah, let's have a look at this young lad. He's in the under 21s at the moment. We brought him in. What's his name? Pietro Comuzzo. He's one of my signings, and I like him. Although he's at the moment he doesn't look like he's going to set the world on fire. What I like about him is he's got 14 passing, and we can develop him as possibly a deep line playmaker with that 14 passing. He might develop. His vision isn't very good, but he might develop. His first touch needs work. Technique needs work as well. But on the whole, I don't know. At the moment, I'm training him as a centre mid on support, where he could probably do a decent job for us. His tackling's 13, so he could put his foot in. Marking, hopefully, will get better. And we're working on his composure, his concentration at the moment. I don't know. He's just come in. He's there sitting in the reserves should Bowden leave. And then I'm going to have to bring him in. Looks like Jim Carrey. He probably would. Yeah, I always said Langstaff was a great player. He's just not figuring in Notts County's plans at the moment. There wasn't much press coverage for that 6-0. This was just like the most amazing scoreline, but not much press reaction to that. Does he look like Jim Carrey? Let's have a look again. He does, actually. He does look like a young Jim Carrey, doesn't he? He possibly does, yeah. Might fit into this team of jokers quite nicely. I don't understand this. I really don't understand this. If we just look at... I want to have a look at the season preview. We're still predicted to finish in 23rd. And I think it's this tactic, this way of playing. We have to play Coventry next. They're a good team. They're underachieving. They're down in 17th. So this by no means is an easy game. Have we got reports on them yet? Not yet. It's not going to be easy, that. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Oh, boy. But I see 17th. Potential issue with Langstaff. He isn't expecting anything at the moment. Where is he in the pecking order? Where's Langstaff? Oh, God. He's a team leader. What does he want? Does he want a new contract? Because I haven't got any money. Yeah, wants a new contract. I'm going to have to say I'm going to let you go. Let's have a look at his happiness. Expects to be playing as many... He doesn't see anybody as a great leader. He feels my support in the dressing room is just about deserved. Right, that's it. He's out the door. He doesn't have anybody who he particularly thinks is a great leader, which is a bit of a shame. His agent has great respect for me. So let's try his agent first of all. Failed to resolve it. You didn't try hard enough, did you? So I think, yeah, we've got to be thinking about, I can't give anybody a new contract. You haven't become anything. So don't pull that one on me. Sometimes this one works. You're a leader within the squad, and I don't expect you to be making requests like that. We don't have the option here of saying, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to say, oh, yeah, that worked. That was a good call. You're a leader here. Oi, watch it. So that worked. And give him a couple of games, and then perhaps he'll forget about his troubles and his woes. And that was a good call. Here's the report on Coventry. You can see they are definitely underachieving. They are a very good team. Their marking is good. Their anticipation is good. Good decisions. They're a very good team. Very good squad. What they don't have, what I'm not seeing, once again, is pace in either of these, on either side of these. Weaknesses, they don't have many weaknesses, but if we go and have a look at the comparison, if we have a look at their attack, their pace up front is 12.28, 12.32. Our pace at the back, we could probably live with them overall. So it might be that for Coventry that we should push the line up a little bit, because we could probably live with them in terms of pace. I want to hold shape. I don't want to do anything silly. And I don't see why we shouldn't do that. They're going to sit back, aren't they, and look to catch us on the break. Playing with an advanced playmaker out on the left. That's something we need to be wary of. I think that we should do okay against Coventry. They're in 17th. They're underachieving. But everybody is better than us. And we want to go into this game with the same mentality. We don't want to lose. A draw will be good. We do not want to lose. We are at home. I wonder if we should be a bit more positive. Tour of the Midlands tonight, yes. But then I think we're off into Wales later, aren't we? Yeah, we got Birmingham, Coventry, Leicester in the Midlands, and then we're off to Wales. And if we make it, we'll be off to the northeast for Middlesbrough. Kavanagh, does he? Yeah, let's play him. Let's give him a game. To start resting some players, so bring in Kavanagh. Caden Young and McAllister. Yeah, see, he is dropping. Oh no, he's got Bowden back in, hasn't he? But I don't want to drop Corness. Caden Young. Who played better last time? Did Lacey play well last time? Yeah, there's no reason to drop Lacey. I think I'm going to go with that. So we've made a good start. Should I play positive or just stay balanced? I think if I start giving teams opportunities by taking more risks, that's when we're going to lose. And I think we just need to keep doing what we're doing and don't panic. And he is being used, isn't he? As I've stopped using him as an inverted wing back now because he doesn't like it. I like to see this. This always makes me feel good. Okay, let's relax, boys. Relax. The chat is starting to wind me up, and let's all relax. It's only Coventry. And is it a chance to rotate a few players, though? Is it a chance to give McAllister a game? See, he's 4-star in midfield. Bowden will not be a great big miss in the second half of the season. McAllister could do that very nicely. Corness as the DLP. Bowden then can sit this one out. He's not playing very well. Pert Harris in as the shadow striker. That's too many attacking roles. That should be support. And this then can become support. I think we'll rotate a little bit. Shea Lacey, the wonder kid from Manchester United. I'm not sure. He does want to play this low block, but I don't want to. Let's have a look. Shea Lacey. He's not listed as a wonder kid. He's listed as a promising winger. Yeah, he's from Manchester United, though. So you rate him, Andy? You think he's a very, very good player? You think he's a good player, Andy? I think this is a good team. I think we should go with this. And hopefully we will make a mess of this. Oh, we've got this loan business thing again, haven't we? Fitzgerald. Oh, it's going to bring in Jody Jones for Fitzgerald. That'll do. Yeah, that will do. Let's go and make a mess of Coventry's plans. Yeah, it's a bit of a flaw, Andy, I have to admit. It's a dreadful flaw in his character. Why he chose... hey, Lucas, how you doing? Good to see you. I think we need to show everyone... Yeah, why not? We are doing extremely well. We are in third. So let's show everyone why we are in third, boys. Let's go out there and let's beat Coventry if we can. But let's not get too depressed if we don't beat Coventry. What really worries me and bothers me is that they are in 17th place. And having beaten the team in 5th, this is a perfect opportunity for us to go and lose. I am dreadful at beating teams lower in the league. But my attitude here is don't lose. At the moment, the game is being played in the left-hand side of the pitch. And that must be because Coventry are playing down the right then, are they? They're looking to exploit Matt Penny, who's on attack on the left-hand side. That's what is happening there. Go on, McAllister. That's a lovely pass. Go on, Lacey. Show us what you can do. Nice pass. Oh, my lord. Oh, that was a foul, was it? Are we going to get a red card here? No, it's a yellow card. So let's tell him to ease off the tackle, son. Ease off. Do not go doing anything silly. And we have started the better team here as well against Coventry. Just need to score a goal. Go on, Corness. You got this. Go on, boys. We got this. We can beat. If we can beat Notts County. If we can, I've lost the plot. If we can beat Coventry today, I don't know where we'll end up in the table. Then it'll get really mad. Could go up into the automatic promotion places. Although there's only 8 games gone in the season, but It's for other teams to knock us off there. Go on, boys. Come on. We've got this. So again, I don't know if it fits into the stream, but do you have got any idea how to beat playing along the wings? Have they just scored? They have, haven't they? There you go. It's like I cannot beat these teams. Why can I not beat teams who are right down the bottom of the table? I just in the game before, Lucas, we were playing against a 4-4-2. It's playing when teams play down the wings. It's one of the hardest things to defend against. And I think I'll go positive. We've got to try and get back into this game now. We are at home. And it's one of the hardest things. But what I would generally do is, because if they're playing 4-4-2, they're going to rely on pace. I just generally pull your line back a little bit. Yes! Spirit Harris! That's made it 1-1. And maybe we can still win this. And that's what I would suggest. Is I hate playing against wing play. I really don't like it. I tend to look for wingers who are really fast, and then I'll ask my fullbacks not to close them down. I think that's, and to pull the line back a little bit. Don't play with a high line, because they're going to play direct. They're going to look to get balls over the top. They're going to try and catch you out with quick passing. So don't allow them that opportunity, and then make sure you close down their midfield. Oh, what a chance. Come on, boys. This is terrible. We got this. Come on. I don't mind a draw, but losing. We got to stop this losing to teams down the bottom of the league. Somehow. I'm actually gone positive, and I'm not sure I should be playing positive, because that is a bit risky. Go on, Van Hooijdonk. Go on, Lacey. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, that was dreadful. He doesn't look that good, Lacey, does he? Well, he's done well there. He did well. Come back to retrieve the ball. But his dribbling looks to be a little bit dodgy, Lacey. I'm wondering if his role is right. He'll change his role to stop him dribbling. That's a lovely pass. Van Hooijdonk is in. Oh, I thought he'd scored there. Ah, oh, where's Langstaff when you need him? And we're back in the driving seat here, though, by the look of it. Oh. Van Hooijdonk isn't playing very well. He's only on a 6.5. He's going down rapidly. I need to shout some encouragement at them. But will a draw be good? I don't want to be telling them off, really, because we're going to remember we're supposed to be finishing in the bottom, down the bottom of the table. You don't really want to be telling them off, do you? Come on, boys. Come on. Let's get the goal before half-time. The one that I want. I know you can do it. Come on. Nice. Lacey. His dribbling is letting him down, isn't it? Against this fullback. He's not playing very well. I need him to dribble less. That was poor. Alright, let's go and have a look at Lacey. Let's get him to play as a wide playmaker on support and tell him to dribble less. See if that helps him out a little bit. What a move by the manager. Immediately I do that, He just crosses it first time, and we've taken the lead and gone up to third place. Oh boy. Immediately you tell him to dribble less. He just flicks the ball first time. And we have taken the lead. It's Notts County 2, Coventry 1. I don't believe this. I really don't believe this. And I think, what do I want to tell Van Hooijdonk? I want to tell him, you have the ability. Come on. You appeared very happy at that. Nobody else is playing badly, are they? The goalkeeper. You've not been good enough. He appeared positively chuffed to be told off than to be told that he was not good enough. Well, fair play. He wasn't good enough in the first half, and he's got to do better. We're still on this positive mentality, and maybe it's not a bad thing to be in at this moment in time, because we're creating a lot more chances than they are. We're dominating the game. If we can find another goal. Yeah, you're welcome, Lucas. I really do myself. It's one of the hardest things to defend against is these fast wingers. And I just, as I said, generally, especially against 4-4-2, I don't like it. Just generally pull the line back and don't tell your fullbacks to press. Come on, boys, come on. Let's not give the ball away. That's well done. Well done, Corness. Come on. This was scrappy. We don't play scrappy football, boys. Pull the ball down, pass it around. We don't play scrappy. This is terrible. This is scrappy. I'm not... Oh, well done, Lacey. Van Hooijdonk into Harris. Oh, past the post. What a good save. That would have done it for me. That would have been nice. 2-1 at the moment. Come on, boys. Corness. Near post. Oh, no, it says one of those tricky ones. It didn't find its man, though. Suddenly, young Lacey is playing a lot better. He's not holding on to the ball. He's getting rid of the ball, and his passes are finding its target. So playing him as a wide playmaker has had a little bit of an effect on him. That's a lovely pass. Oh, that would have been some goal. That would have been a great goal. We're definitely the better team at the moment, but 2-1 is not enough. We need another one. That's a nice pass. Collins is in. No, it's not going to happen. Are we going to have this stolen from us? Shall I play for set pieces? Yeah, why not? Slow the game down a little bit. That will help to slow it down. Waste a bit of time. That's a penalty, referee. Is it a pen? It is. It's been given as a penalty. Is it Van Hooijdonk who's not playing very well? Yeah, it's going to be Van de Hooijdonk. And he's made it 3-1. We are rocking and rolling here at Notts County. And again, it's that hold shape, isn't it? Teams find it very difficult to break you down. If you are holding your shape, they will find it very difficult to break you down. And I think what we'll do now, I do need to slow the game down a little bit in a minute. Harris fast. We can have a look. Puyat Harris. He's only a 2-star, but he's certainly holding his own amongst these other players. I'm like you, Andy. I quite like him. He doesn't look as if he's overwhelmed out there. Oh, what a chance, McAllister. That was dreadful. So let's have a look at Harris. He's got decent acceleration. He is a good player. I mean, I don't. Oh, he's gone up. He's gone up a star as a shadow striker. He's gone up half a star. So he's a good player. He's not bad at all. The more he plays and the more he develops in this team, the better he's looking. They are struggling. They are struggling. Kavanagh. No, actually, that's our player. Kavanagh needs to come off. He's got taken a knock. Oh, he's only just been signed. Sibuk can come in. And we'll make some changes. Now, look at this. This is good stuff. Goalkeeper has improved in the second half. Let's give Gibbons a game. Don't need to have him as... Yeah, let's keep him on support. We're 3-1 up now. And Kane Wilson can relieve the other fullback. McAllister's tired and Collins is tired. But we'll hang on to those. Once again, I really don't believe this. Like, for a team that's not attacking... For a team that is not attacking, we're scoring goals and we are not conceding. Teams are finding it very hard to break us down. But we are creating opportunities just with this patient build-up. It's really amazing. Go on, McAllister. That's a lovely pass. That's what we wanted. Oh! It's just, we are blowing teams away. Absolutely blowing them away. We've allowed them only 2 chances. They are finding it very difficult to break us down. I suspect I probably need to go back to a balanced style of play now. We don't want to. They're going to come forward a little bit more now. Try and get a goal back. Churlanoff, there's a name from the past. Churlanoff from the Burnley save. Playing for Coventry. So I need to shout at them. Let's encourage them a little bit. Lukic. At what point does he get game time? At the moment, Leesgang is holding down that spot. He's not played great today. But Lukic, what was he? 6.3. This is a very scrappy in the middle of the pitch. Very scrappy. We don't do scrappy football, boys. Put that ball under control. Okay, so Collins is tired. So time to... McAllister's tired as well. Casey Palmer for McAllister. And Caden Young. No, he can't play. Oh, wait a minute. It's Collins, isn't it? Not Peart Harris. So, Caden Young for Collins. That's better. And that's it. Job done. Come on, boys. Hold on to this now. Hold on. Hold on. Or at least, get another one. Even better, get another one. No room in the team for Langstaff again, not even from the bench. Well done. Lacey's played better as a playmaker out on the wing there. He's not running with the ball. Oh, yes, Chut. It's 4. In the last 2 games, we've scored 10 and conceded 1. What a team. I mean... what a team this is. How are they doing this? Oh, it's just brilliant. I love it when it goes right. It's going to go wrong at some point, and I'm not going to love it so much. But we have got 17 points at the moment, and all we have to do is avoid relegation, and this is going a long way to doing just that. I don't have any more subs I can make, do I? No. So we'll just see this game out now. 4-1 comprehensive. Takes us into third. We're only 2 points behind the leaders. Ball. Oh, he's in loads of space. That should have been 5. Absolutely, Ben. I think I had an amazing transfer window tonight. How many of those signings did you make, Ben? And how many of the signings did the director of football make? that's the key to this. As the director of football, if you've got no money and you've got no wage budget, just leave it to the director of football. He's brought in... it's 5. He's brought in that central defender on transfer deadline day again. He's just like, he's finding players who are amazing. 5-1 again. Did we go a goal behind in this game? We did, didn't we? And then I just went a little bit more positive. I left it a while and then went a little bit more positive. 5-1. So that the last 2 games have been 11-1. Well, I did say that I looked at the fixtures, the upcoming fixtures, and I did think that there were 1 or 2 games we could get something out of these games. I wasn't quite thinking it would go this way. Is this the consolation? No, Lacey's playing well there. I'm going to stop this now because what I want to do... We're in second now. What I want to do is personalize that for Lacey because I want him playing as this wide playmaker. He's played really well. 8.3. Have we got the ball again? That's it. Full time. 5-1. I'll take that. Absolutely blew them away. Looking at the stats, it was thoroughly deserved. Absolutely brilliant victory. Nice work. That's just like awesome. We've like first season we won the title in League 2. Second season we won the title against all the odds in League 1. Third season we are now sitting in second in the championship. And we haven't had a bean to spend since we started the save. What is going on? And now we have the best goal difference in the league as well. Yeah, I mean, Honky Donkey is a very good signing, Ben. I think that is an extremely good signing, Honky Donkey. Although he didn't have the greatest of games today. Kavanagh out for a day, that's okay. How much did he get on his debut? 6.9. That's a pretty good, solid debut. But I do like... I mean, I've left it to the director of football again. And he's brought in Kavanagh, who's just like another very good player on loan. So when you've got no money, don't panic. Just give everything over to the director of football. He'll do it for you. And I don't believe this is happening. Like, when is the next game now? Do I need to rest them? Yeah, they need a rest. Let's rest them all. Well done, boys. Take the day off. They can still get injured, though. I don't know how they get injured when they've been told to rest for a day. Stay at home, and then they trip over the cat, don't they? Or they burn their hand on the cooker or something. Leicester. Were they relegated? Possibly not. Have a look at their where's their, so they were Premier League there, relegated there. No, they've been in the Sky Bet for a couple of seasons. They were only 20th in the Sky Bet, so they've fallen from grace a little bit, haven't they, Leicester? Traditionally, they are a really fast, pacey team, very direct, aren't they? Yeah, you can see dribbling, acceleration, pace. They're going to play out wide as well. He's going to be coming in. Two inverted wing backs coming into the middle. I need to force these guys out here. They don't want to go out there. They're not very brave, so we might get stuck in for this one. Let's get stuck in for this one. And pull the line back. Because they're going to play very direct. Honky Donkey made the day before the first game of the season. Great little gem. So Leicester are kind of underperforming again, aren't they? What's the league table looking like? Look at this. I love this. I mean, at some point it's all going to go wrong. They are in 12th. They've got 11 points from 8 games. At some point we are going to lose. I've just got to accept in my head. At some point we are going to lose no matter what I do. We're not good enough to keep winning like this. Bowden, Young, Palmer and Jones. Jody Jones. Yeah, let's rotate. I'm going to go with what he says at the moment. Bowden can come in for a game. Bowden. Young on the wing with Casey Palmer. Probably makes sense just to rotate a couple of players each game. Young coming in here. No, not there. Casey Palmer is the one going in there, isn't it? He's a very good player, Casey Palmer, and he shouldn't be left out of the team. I want to leave Lacey in. Is it Lacey? Who is the Manchester United boy? This is Lacey, isn't it? And I wanted to play him as... he wants to be an inverted winger, though. But I'm going to play him as a wide playmaker so that he doesn't dribble. I don't want him dribbling. We do tend to... Although, look at his dribbling. It's 16. That's unusual, isn't it? Agility is very good. Balance is not bad. Acceleration. He should be a good dribbler. Maybe he's just having a bad day. Let's put him as a winger. A winger on attack. That's interesting. He's got 16 dribbling and he was so poor in the last game. I want to give him another game. See how he looks. 20th in the Prem last season, just been relegated again. Yeah, they're not doing too well, are they? And they're underperforming in this season. 12th is something that doesn't normally worry me. But at some point we're going to lose. They're all worrying me at the moment because at some point we're going to lose. And I've got this big fall coming. And I've got to be ready for it. We can't keep winning like this. We're supposed to be second from bottom, not second. And we can't keep winning like this. So all teams are worrying me. 12th wouldn't normally worry me. All three of those, no point. But... I should be worried. We don't normally have a problem playing against mid-table teams. We have a problem playing against teams from like 18th down, 17th, 18th, all the way down. Injured, fractured toe. He's not important. So we do, we do. If we, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. If we win this game now, I don't know what is going on here. Oh, we've dropped down, have we? Bournemouth and Birmingham won. But we can go back to second if we win. That's okay. I mean, even if we lose, we're going to still be in the playoffs. That's okay. This is not a big deal. And if he says something like that, focus play down the middle or on the left, there's usually a good reason for doing it. He doesn't want us getting stuck in, and I'll go along with that, because you shouldn't really get stuck in when you're new to a league. It doesn't normally pay. Let's have a look at these. The opposition, Pereira. Just turn him onto his left foot, I think. And Luke Thomas, a bit pacey, isn't he? Hard tackle him. We don't want to close them down. Closing them down takes players out of position, and I don't want to close them down, really. Who is this geezer? Look at his passing. We need to tight mark him. Oh, he is Harry Winks, is he? Braybrook again. We've got to tight mark these boys and hard tackle him. Yeah, and then another one, Dewberry Hall. We've got to tight mark him as well. I don't know about hard tackling him though. He's a good. He's probably stronger than what we've got in midfield. Unas. Poof, blimey. Just hard tackle him, right foot. This looks like the game to me. This looks like the one. I mean, look at this team. How come they're struggling so much? Right foot and hard tackle him. And do I want... Oof, no way. Just left foot. Just left foot. No way are we going to attempt to tight mark him. He'll be past my central defenders in a heartbeat. I don't know. Looking at this Leicester team, they look good to me. I just want to keep doing what we're doing. We'll hold our shape, got a standard line in place. We'll play balanced. Oh, always going to have this problem, aren't I? So Collins in for Young. No, Young needs to play, doesn't he? Or needs to be on the bench. Ryan Gold. Yeah, I mean, I think I've signed him many times myself, Ben. So what do you think, guys? Can we beat Leicester, or is this where it all falls down? I think this is where it all falls down. Where's Kavanagh? He's playing, is he? He's got fitness concerns. Fair enough, we'll bring Sibuk in there. Kavanagh can sit on the bench. These boys are there. After this, you think 0-0, Andy? After this game, they're not going to be playing every few games. I think they have like lots of rest in between games. Pressure's all on them. That's what I would be telling them in real life. You know, you might be doing well. Forget about what's happened before. The pressure's all on them. Just go out, play football, do your best. Trying not to put any pressure on. Oh, God. That's not a good sign right at the start of a game. That is a terrible... Pen 7-6. Stranger things have happened in FM. I think 2-0 to Leicester. I think this is where we come unstuck. Oh, they're certainly beating us at the moment. And we're going to try and figure out why. Possession-wise, and we just haven't had the ball in the opening exchanges. Maybe we just need to calm down, get possession a little bit. We're getting possession back a little bit, but not as much as I would like. It's coming. It's coming. We're getting back into the game. Not creating anything yet. But they're creating, but they're having trouble breaking us down. Set pieces, though, I hate. Yeah, that's why. That's why I hate set pieces. This was always going to be, for me, the game, wasn't it? Okay, so how do I do this now? If I do nothing, they're just going to take me apart. Because we're not good enough at the moment. So let's have a look. What do I do? The only thing I can think of to do is to push the line up. Try and get at them a little bit more. Maybe we're just giving them too much space outside the box. But the pace is going to catch us out, isn't it? The pace that they have will catch us out. I need to drop them some encouragement. We are being pushed back. So we need to get further up the pitch. Like Leicester are really pushing us backwards. So I need to get further up the pitch. And it might be... Oh, good tackle, good block. It might be that I will have to change the passing style for this game. Because we cannot get into the game. We cannot get into this game. Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking that, Ben. But maybe not immediately going in hugely direct. But maybe going a little bit more. And maybe not playing through the middle. And because we're not creating too much, let's just get the ball into the box as soon as possible. And we'll hit low crosses. We'll go mixed crosses. I think maybe we'll do that. I think we need to show everyone. Keep going, we've got the ability. I mean, at some point it was always going to fall apart. I don't know if we're going to solve this. This is a little puzzle to solve. I don't know if upping the passing directness is going to solve the puzzle. I don't know. But it's the only thing really I can think of. I don't want to go wider because that might give them far too much space, and space is what I don't want to give them with that pace. Come on, into the box. Corner. We're not out of it yet. It's only 1-0. We've just got to... We are starting to create chances now. This is a part of a puzzle we've got to solve. We can get a point out of this. The game will not like that. Come on, we got a chance here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. We're creating chances now, though. which is good. We're back in the match. Go for set pieces, why not? Why not? Oh, I thought that was going in. Oh, my lord, what happened there? We're doing all right now. We've got the game back. And we've got the momentum at the moment, which is good. I need to get some of these players off who are not playing very well. Okay, so let's now... Andy has started playing Football Manager, has he? So let's now go... Yeah, look at the front three. Dreadful. So Langstaff is going to get his chance. And Collins can come on for Jody Jones. And Peart Harris can come on. Lacey is not playing very well again. Caden Young can come on for Lacey. And let's pump fists. Plenty of time left, boys. Go out there. Yeah, it's just come up on my screen that you've just started playing Football Manager, Andy. And let's come on, boys, come on. We can get back into this. It'll be such a shame if we only end up in 5th after this. All the other teams will have gone past us. I want to go and play more positive as well. I think we can get back into this game. We've certainly got the ball. We've got the highlights. The changes we made were good. And it's just a case of, are we going to get lucky now? We've got the ball back. We're making chances. We just got to put one of them away. Are the substitutions going to do it for us? But this is good. It's not. We're not being too direct. We're still keeping a style that we're comfortable with. I like it. I like it. Come on, Penny. Come on. You got this. Nice. Nice. Patient. I like it. Come on. Yeah, Langstaff. Oh, oh, what? That's why Langstaff is not in my plans. What was that lobbed header? Pull the ball out of the air and put your laces through it. What is he doing? Ah, boy. We've been the better side in the second half, and my 2-0 is looking like quite likely now. Because they will have a one highlight and score from it, despite the fact we've been much the better team. I think I need to pull the defence back a little bit. That's good defending, though. Maybe not. They didn't get behind us there, did they? But this looks like their opportunity to score their second. You can read this game. They're going to have a really good chance at the end of this. Yeah, here it comes. I told you. It's like, you know what's happening in the game. I knew it. And you could just tell by the way that they were playing that was going to happen. And the 2-0 call that I made, yeah. But hey-ho, it was going to fall apart at some point. And I've got to demand more from them now. We can't let them off all the time. McAllister's having a poor game. Corness can come on. So it wasn't, yeah, I mean, you can just read it, Ben, the way they were playing. That looked to me like they're going to have a very, very good opportunity at the end of it. Everything looked perfect the way they were playing. We need to do something here. Oh, who is that Langstaff? What are you doing? He is absolute rubbish. There is no way he can go into the Prem. That's got to be it for him. There is no way. He cannot hit the target. We didn't do bad. We actually outplayed them in the second half. We created far more chances than they had. We just were poor on the day. And when you're poor, you don't win matches. And that's an example of we are poor. Although he is a fullback. But that was a poor result. Very poor result. I'm not happy with them. But I knew it was going to happen. I think we did what we could. I mean, we haven't got much to lose now. So let's try it a little bit more direct. Let's get the ball forward. We don't want to time waste now. Let's just try and get it forward, see what happens. I think we made the right calls. We just didn't play well enough. Players played badly. And that's going to happen. Tactically, I think we did the right thing. But sometimes you just don't win football matches. But that was a good call by me, wasn't it? 2-0. I did say 2-0, and that's how it's finished. Unless we can just get a consolation, can we? Nah, they might make it 3. I'm struggling to, with the team that they've got, why are they doing so badly? They have a very, very... Yeah, Matt Penny's been shocking. Really poor. Attacking down the left, possibly not the best thing to do. It's a bit late now, but that's it. Full time, 2-0. Penny was a disaster. I'm proud of your efforts. I don't like what I saw, is what I'm going to say. You can do better than that. You can play better than that. We're in 5th. I mean, come on. Let's not get too downhearted here. Poor finishing. Langstaff had his chance and didn't take it. He blew it again. And that's horrid. Cardiff at home. Cardiff are a very good team who are, again, really underachieving. We do not want to lose that game. Do not want to lose that game. So, we might have to... How did I win in that other one? Let's not panic yet. When is it? Yeah, there's a week's break. Matt Penny perhaps needs a rest. But I'm not blessed with left backs. That's the thing. I'm not really blessed with left backs. One thing's for sure, he can't play that badly again. Okay, so we don't need to be too scared of them. We're going to push the line up to begin with. What I want to do is I want to have a quiet word with Mr. Penny. You were not good enough. Is he 5.9? And I think, maybe it's my fault telling the player off, but they had an extremely quick player on the right-hand side. And I didn't think that maybe it might be an idea to help Penny by not having him playing an attacking duty. That's the second time I've talked to him about Brindley not playing enough. Who is this? Yeah, he's a good young player, isn't he? Interesting young player. 17 years old. He's got an interesting haircut. Very interesting haircut. Come on, boys. Come on. We've got to recover from this. We can do this. One more game. We can recover from this. Come on. We've got this. 21st in the league. Let's have a... Normally I have a defeat to finish. Can we have a victory to finish and finish up in the top 3? That would be really cool, wouldn't it? No. Better. Okay. We can do that for you. Expecting more playing time. How much playing time does he want? He's playing every game. He should be green at this point. He's playing every game. The Bluebirds and the Magpies. Indeed. Cardiff City. Cardiff City. Bournemouth 4. Has that knocked us down again? No, it's just put us 5 points behind the leaders. But, hey, we're not thinking automatic promotion here. We cannot be thinking automatic promotion. We've got to be thinking still, let's get to 40 points. Let's avoid relegation first. Notts County offer you a new contract. Give us some finances. Give us some budgets. That's what we want. Should I take the new contract? I guess so. Brooks. Yeah, I can do that for you. We can do that. Could be as good as Calabresi. They like him, don't they? He's not far from first team level. They like him. Collins. No, we're not praising that nonsense. Van Hooijdonk. Nah. Was poor last time. Cornes. No. We're not praising that. So, do we want a new contract, boys? I guess we have to have a new contract. 135 wage budget. They're just not giving me anything. In fact, they reduced the wage budget. Come on. Have you ever tried to negotiate these? Can we negotiate these? I guess they're going to be non-negotiable. My wage, 7.25. What's my current wage at the moment? What's my current wage? Well, it's a little bit of an increase. We'll try and get that up. Can we negotiate any of these things? Can't negotiate those. Non-negotiable. Yeah, you're not allowed to actually negotiate those. Top division promotion, wage rise, relegation, wage drop. A club compensation required. Yeah, I don't mind that, but we'll try and bump them up a little bit. Let's go for 8.25. One more, try it. Oh, we got another 0.25. We got another 25 quid. Whatever. Actually, 250 quid we got. That's enough to buy some KFC, isn't it? We can get some nice lunches out of that. 250 quid extra a week. You've just signed a new contract. You must be delighted. I'm not going to say delighted. I'm pleased. Can you keep up the good times? We've built something quite impressive here. Well, that's the truth. We have built something quite impressive here. Charlie Savage, he's a good player, isn't he? He's loan listed. He is a very good player. We want to be putting him on the short list. He might be, I mean, but we don't want to be loaning players all the time. We've got like 6 loanies in the squad as it is. Caden Young. Yeah, let's put him in there. It's kind of not very impressed with Lacey. Kavanagh, is he fit? We can give Kavanagh a game. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh. Come on. Can we do this? Can we finish this episode on a win rather than a defeat? I'll even take a draw. I'll be happy with a draw. Be very happy with a draw. I mean, I did say for the 4 games we were looking at, we could get something out of it. We've got something out of it. We've got 6 points out of 9. So we have got something out of it. Anything else, these boys that are gone, anything else would be a bonus. 6 points out of 9. Ben built something quite impressive. Oh, you're going to take the credit for this, Ben, aren't you? Lee Kavanagh, not fit. I don't know. Should I play him? No, Sibuk should be fit. He's had a rest for a week, so let's play him. He shouldn't be struggling for fitness. Maybe it's probably not a good idea. We can bring him on at some point. He shouldn't tackle harder, but we're going to do it in this instance. We're going to turn him onto his left foot. Collins. Right foot. Good fullbacks. I'm envious of their fullbacks. Siopis. I'm going to close him down. Is that my closing down side? No, I'm going to tight mark him and left foot. Left foot. I don't need to hard tackle him. Joe Rolls, is he still around? 31 years old. Right foot. Close him down. Might tight mark the other guy. Yeah, close him down, right foot. Joe Rolls is still around, is he? Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey, good player. No, look at that. No pace at all. He's 34 years old, though. Absolutely 0 pace, but very creative. Tight mark him, left foot. Hard tackle him. And Colwill. Tight mark him. Don't want to hard tackle him. And the winger here, another pacey player, can dribble a bit. Left foot. Just left foot. Don't want to hard tackle him. Just left foot. And Callum Robinson, tight mark him. Looks a definite candidate for a tight mark. Tight mark and left foot. A lot of turning on to weaker foots. They've got a lot of players who have a weaker foot. And, oh, here we go again. We've got that 5. Fitzgerald or Lacey. Have I got midfield centre? Looks like it's going to be Peart Harris who's coming, who's not going to be on the bench. Have I got a left? Yeah, Collins. And Jody Jones, his form is not great. I'm going to bring Collins in on the left rather than Jody Jones. Hasn't been spectacular, Jody Jones, of late. Okay, let's go and play. Why have I still got... Kavanagh can come off then, and I'll put Mahovo in there. That'll do it. Kavanagh's not fit, so let's not pick him. Okay, so let's go. Let's go and beat Cardiff. We can do this. I think we need to show everyone that what we can do. We got to remember, like, score goals. We scored 11 goals in the first 2 games and conceded 1. Let's get back to how we did that. Remember what you did. Penny needs to play better today, and he's just made a dreadful start. What was that? His first touch completely abandoned him. Oh, don't tell me we're going to have 2 defeats to finish. That would break my heart. After the start we made. But at the moment, we've started poorly again, haven't we? Again, another team who are very low in the table. Why do we always have to have this? Like, why, FM? Why? They are 21st in the table. Why do you need to do this? It's just like it winds me up. It just knows what my weakness is, and it just winds me up all the time. Teams anywhere under 17... they're going to beat us. 9 times out of 10, they will beat us. Teams 4, 5, 3 in the table, no problem. I'm just using TV at normal speed, Mason. Penny, and keeping an eye on him. He's not playing very well already. Oh, it's not going to be our day again, is it? Why? I mean, like, 2 teams in the lower half of the table, we can't beat them. What is it about this game? And yet, give us teams high up in the table, we put 6 past them and 5 past them. I don't understand it. I mean, I did say at the beginning that FM24 is broken. And I just do not understand this. What are we doing wrong again? Right, let's push the line up. Well, we can't. We're already. Let's take that off, because maybe that's responsible. There's nothing. We'll take hold shape off. Maybe that's causing us to not attack too much. But although we have actually been the better team, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly. The computer is just trying to wind me up. The game is actually trying to wind me up now. It's trying to make me lose focus, lose concentration. It's the only way it can do it. It can't do it fairly, so it has to do this. But if we don't lose focus, don't lose concentration, we'll be okay. Now don't shoot, don't shoot. No, 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 no. That could be it. All a bit frantic. So the camera that I'm using is camera height all the way to the left. Camera zoom all the way to the right. It's on TV. Match speed during highlights is the standard. And match speed between highlights is 75% on fast. That's the settings. I don't like... I know a lot of players, they use... a notch up above standard speed, but I think it makes the game look really odd. If you actually play it above normal speed, it makes the game look really odd. Lease Gang, maybe it's time for Lukish to come in and see what he can do, because Lease Gang hasn't been playing very well either. We've got to slow this game down. It was a bit frantic. That's better. What a manager. What a manager. Slow it down. It was that long shot we took earlier and the chances we had earlier just looked to me like we weren't composed. So just slow it down. And that has worked. And it's Calabresi, of all people, the right back on the left wing there, who's made it 1-1. Now, I will take a draw. Anything above a draw will be a bonus. Just do not give this game away now. I will take a draw. This will be a super result. But what sort of a pass was that? Are these offside? A mile offside. Referee. Is that given? Yeah. It was a mile offside. He went very early, yeah. So did I push the line up? Which might have been wrong. It might have been the wrong call to push the line up, but well, the right call would be to slow the game down. So the right call now will be to play narrow. Just really go really narrow. Come on, boys. We can do this. We've got back into the game. We deserve to get back into the game. Come on. Let's close them down. Let's win the ball. Launch an attack. And the thing is, we will counter-attack now a little bit because we've come off hold shape. So we will get bodies forward if it's right now. Which we should be doing, in all fairness, against Cardiff. Go on, win the ball. That was poor, but that's good. Dropped the line back, and that worked really nicely. Defended that really well. So that was another good call. Now, come on, FM. Reward me for these good calls. That's the idea. I make good calls. The match engine rewards me. Yes? Oh, that's a poor pass. Who was that? That's not rewarding me, FM. That is being a right twit. Who was that? That was Matt Penny again, was it? Oh, my goodness me. But it is Cardiff who are actually winning the possession battle. So I'm going to surprise them in a minute. We're going to surprise them in a minute and go a bit longer. Oh, that was close. And that's maybe a good idea. Let's go a little bit longer. Let's try and put them under pressure a little bit at the back. Come on, boys. We got this. We got this. Come on. We can do this. Yeah, I don't see why not. Can't do us any harm. What a chance! What happened there? Offside. Van Hooijdonk is not playing very well. He's had 3 games where he hasn't been particularly impressive. Well, he's on a 6.7. He could still improve. Looking at McAllister, who's not playing very well. Matt Penny is a concern. Let's go and show everybody what we can do. Keep going. You've got the ability. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. I mean, this is going to be a long, hard season, isn't it? Very long, hard season. Are we getting stuck in? Let's get stuck in and try and win the ball. We're not winning the ball. And they're not that good in terms of bravery. So we need to get stuck in and start winning the ball. That was good defending again. Get it clear. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Demand more. Tough game this. I've got to get the possession back. We're not winning the possession. How am I going to get this possession back? I mean, we look like we're passing it around okay. It looks okay to me. Except, who was that? That was not good. Oh. Let's go back to what we were doing. Let's take that off. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing, but because the passing isn't working, let's try dribbling a little bit more. Oh, that's a poor... Yeah, that's... Ball over the top. Classic FM goal. Oh, well, it's going to be 2 wins and 2 defeats, is it? Two wins, 2 defeats. Like the way we started, 11 goals we scored. Our defenders have suddenly decided they're not going to play very well. 11 goals scored, and then we only conceded 1. I'm going to go attacking. Why not? The way we started, and then suddenly it's... No, I didn't. They're 2 teams we should have beaten. They're teams who are down the bottom of the league again. So my form against teams at the bottom of the league continues. And Cardiff are just taking us apart now. I cannot beat teams who are... If anybody knows how to do this, let me know and I'll try it the next time. Because I have no idea how to do it. Absolutely no idea. This works perfectly against teams who are top of the league. But give me a team who are 21st. They beat me every time. Let's make some changes. Yeah, my defense have decided not to play very well. Especially as I didn't put other defender on the bench now. Lacey can play here. McAllister, terrible. Langstaff, give him his chance. Play him as a poacher. And maybe Bowden. They're just all terrible. Is he better there? Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Ah, boy. I'm willing to try things. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Surely this team is more likely to lose to teams who are top of the league, not bottom of the league. And this is what we see all the time. All our shots going wide, hitting the bar, hitting the post. Again, straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, we're clearly the better team. We've been the better team again, clearly. All the possession, we've created most of the chances. The game's just not reflecting that we are the better team. Hey, Emil, how you doing? But we're actually going to finish lower in the table than when we began the episode. And that's distressing. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I wonder why it's happening, but I can't work it out. It's the only thing that I haven't worked out in this year's FM. Everything else I've worked out. but I cannot work out how to beat teams at the bottom of the league. And you've got to do something that's different to what you're already doing, because that doesn't work. That works against teams above you, but it doesn't work against teams at the bottom of the league. So all I can try, when all else fails, we'll go a little bit wider and drop the line a bit. Passing, just suddenly, like this team was monstrous at the beginning of the episode. Now we can't pass the football. I don't understand this. It's really weird. It just does not make any sense to me. Or maybe I'm making too many changes. And the game's getting me to make changes when I don't need to, because it's already calculated we'll win 4-2. But then when I make changes, it recalculates and says, no, you're not going to win 4-2 anymore. I don't know. But I do know it's the one part of the game that I have not yet worked out. Everything else, I'm fine. But I cannot beat teams who are in the bottom 4 or 5 in the league. Just berate them just to make me feel better. I don't know why. It's frustrating. Can we not play any teams who are in the bottom of the league, please, FM? Can I play the top teams, please? This is nonsense. That's it, another defeat. And what that means is we're going to finish this episode lower in the league than we started it. Yeah, we're in 8th now. And we started the episode in 5th. And we got off to an amazing start. 6-0 and 5-1. But those were teams. Birmingham were above us and Coventry were on the same level. Teams below us, and we fell apart. Well, all we actually need to do in terms of the club vision is attempt to avoid relegation. But I need to work this out. Why is this happening? And I have thought it's to do with rotating the team. You have to rotate your team against teams who are below you. But that fell apart a while back. And then I thought it was to do with attacking. Well, I just went attacking there, and that didn't work either. What is it? How do you deal with this? Anyway, I don't know how to do it. We need to figure out how to do it, but for now, that's it for this episode. It's been good, I guess. We've won 2, lost 2. And so I guess given that we are supposed to finish in 23rd, we're doing okay. Oh, thanks, Ben. And play with 5 at the back and really go park the bus, Stephen, when we're supposed to be winning. I don't know. I've got to try something because I need to figure it out. It's the only thing in FM24 I don't know how to do. But the good news is we got Middlesbrough next. We'll beat Middlesbrough because they're above us in the table. I don't know. Okay, guys, thanks for coming along. And hope you're feeling better, Andy. It's good to see you've lasted the episode, and I'm glad you're better. Thanks for coming, guys. Stephen, Ben, Mason, Emil. Thanks for coming along, guys. Good to have you here. And we'll be back on Thursday. What day is it today? On Sunday. And Ben, I will see you tomorrow night. when we'll hopefully, because we are going to be looking at doing a podcast, and I'm working with Ben on that one. And so tomorrow we are going to try and put something together for our first podcast, which will be kind of cool. We want to involve as many people as we can in that as well. We want it to be really interactive, immersive. We'll see how that goes. We're going to do some practice tomorrow night anyway. So thanks for coming, guys. And don't forget, there's another Rocking All Over the Globe video coming out tomorrow afternoon. So all go here at this channel. And I do have a special video for Saturday, which I will be working on tomorrow, looking at one of the world's oldest tactics, and can we play with that tactic? So look out for that one. It's just a bit of fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but we'll see if the tactic works. Okay, guys, we'll see you all on Sunday, if not before, and have a good night. I'm a bit disappointed finishing up in 8th, but hey ho, it's better than where we should be in 23rd. We'll catch you next time, guys. Take care. See you soon. Good night, Lucas.